You know what pisses me off? Movie directors. Part 2. Okay, so anyways, in my last video, I wasn't really clear about Michael Bay, but I assure you, he's a fucking douchebag and a tool. One thing, for instance, he's really fucking hard to work with. Bruce Willis would never want to work with him again after Armageddon. And I mean, he's such a fucking asshole. He makes Megan Fox wear all these different outfits so that he could just, like, if there's this really hot outfit, he could show it on Transformers. And this one movie, this one interview, he's like, oh, and people want to know what Megan Fox is wearing, what Megan Fox is doing. Who the fuck cares what she wants to wear? How about dressing your fucking movie, you tool? God. I mean, and he is a total fucking idiot. With Bad Boys, what with the second actor, I don't know what his name was, but he was like Will Smith's character's partner in Bad Boys 1 and 2. And when he was just trying to read a script, Michael Bay tried to do something to make him look cool. But he's just reading a script and he just wants to do his fucking job because he's just trying to do his job. And he's like, oh, why do you gotta put the white man down? And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? Really? Put the white man down just because the guy doesn't care that you're trying to make him look cool. So what? People already think he looks cool. People think he's funny. Here, you know something? I'm gonna look up the I don't fucking care if this is like off scripted and all. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the actor's name. All right, let's see. There we go. And his name, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence is just trying to do his job. He's just reading a script, and Michael Bay tries to make him look funny, and I bet he's just trying to be cool with the people. He's just a fucking tool bag. A fucking tool bag! And my God. And Scarlett Johansson, she goes up to him one time in a party and she says, hey, you know something? You should put a Transformer Easy Bake Oven and I'd like to do a cameo for that. Like, to be honest with you, I don't think Scarlett Johansson is that amazing of an actress, but like, if anybody that makes Michael Bay rub off the wrong way, she's an ally of mine. But anyways, she says that to him, and he's like, the fuck? I'm not gonna do that. Coming from the guy who put gigantic wrecking balls as testicles for the goddamn Decepticon in Revenge of the Fallen. And a little Decepticon humping Megan Fox's leg. Ha! Ha! Fuck you, Michael Bay. God. I mean, he has a fucking nerve to tell people to chill about the Ninja Turtles being fucking aliens when there's no point in them being Ninja Turtles if they're aliens. If they're aliens, they're not really turtles. The reason why they're mutants, like it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is because they were originally turtles, and when they touched the ooze, they turned into half human, half turtles. Well, they're not really human, but they're mutated turtles. Turtles! Now explained why the fuck it is that people are pissed off about. But apparently they, with all the bitching and the and all, he finally gives in, saying, okay, fine, they're aliens, now give me my money. I mean, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be good enough because you casted Megan Fox as fucking April O'Neil. Of all actresses that you'd expect to play April O'Neil in the next movie, Megan Fox is the least actress you'd want to be April O'Neil. April O'Neil's hot, but she's not a fucking Playboy model. God. I bet she sucked, like I said in the last video, I bet she sucked his dick and he gave her the role. Up, and you're Megan Fox. I mean, god damn it. He is such a tool bag, and there are no limits. He just loves pissing everyone off. He really does. Oh, God. Ugh. And he's I say he's a fucking racist because he always has, the stereotypes are usually black dudes that are like gangster rap and all. I mean, oh, come on. Not all black people are like that, dude. And you're just gonna piss people off if it's gonna be like that. You're not cool if you put those in movies. You're not. You just aren't. And you know, it's one thing to identify a character, and he just doesn't actually give him any development at all. Just one character trait that would defy them. And Pearl Harbor, fucking Pearl Harbor, he has the fucking nerve to make a fucking movie about a tragedy. A fucking tragedy that happened in World War. You make a movie. A fucking tragedy. It's nothing like Titanic. So yeah, anyways. Oh, God. I'm sorry. And the other stereotype is uptight white dude and always having old people trying to get, come on, I'm with the young people, no, diggity dog. Fuck you. And in Revenge of the Fallen, Shia LaBeouf's roommate is Italian, and how people depict as Italians is that they're sleazeballs and they have pizzas and they practically have slick back hairs. Yeah, for your information, sure, I'm pale as fuck like Dracula or like Edward Cullen, whichever fucking vampire there are. I'm half Italian, half Irish, and I'm offended. Fucking offended, you douchebag. Fuck you, Michael Bay. Fuck you. So anyways, it's time to get to the reason of the next part of the video. Resident Evil, the movie trilogy. Jeez. And correction, the director of, excuse me, like my tongue is all itchy and all, of all these movies is Paul William Scott Anderson. He's a guy who directed all the Resident Evil movies. And did I mention Mila Jovovich is married to him. I mean, we can understand now why Alice is in so much of his fucking movies. Because he's trying to make his wife well known. He's trying to make his wife like, famous. He really has a hard on for his wife. Like, I guess that's, like, I guess because of the Resident Evil, he married her because he saw her naked and all, and he thought, oh my god, she turns me on. But, like, okay, I gotta be honest with you, like, I'm guilty to say that there were some of the Resident Evil movies that I liked. Like, I guess Resident Evil, the first movie, isn't that bad at all. Like, sure, it's bad, but it's not bad. Like, it's okay. It's like entertaining and all. And Apocalypse is one of my favorite movies. Well, you know, it's pretty cool and all. Like, the actions are pretty cool. The plot, I'm not sure about the plots and all. And I guess I'm a fucking sucker. Like, how... But the problem is, he's not exactly... The first movie was completely, like, he has nothing to do with Resident Evil. It's just zombies and monsters. That's it. That's all. No Chris Redfield. No Jill Valentine. Well, no Jill Valentine until the Apocalypse, and no Chris Redfield until the, like, fourth movie, and I'll get to that later. Excuse me, I got, like, allergies. Ah, fuck. No Barry. No, none of the characters at all. Just a couple of characters you don't fucking know and probably wouldn't care about. But I gotta say, this is one of my theories. It's just a theory. Like, there's history that that Devil May Cry, the video game, was supposed to be the first Devil May Cry game was supposed to be a Resident Evil sequel about a guy that gets enhanced superpowers like Dante is, like, pretty much all skilled and super fast and whatsoever. I think it's somewhat the movie series is like that, except it kind of goes on a tangent, like I did. Excuse me. You see, what problems I have with the movies? They're poor. They're bad. And, like, I like how... I admit, I kind of like Resident Evil, the first one. I like Apocalypse better. And, like, Resident Evil Extinction was pretty cool. But there were some things that were pretty stupid about the movies. Was that he just put Jill Valentine in there just like that. And he made her try to look badass, but it failed. But she pretty much failed, and Alice pretty much just, like, out badasses her just like that. Basically, and it's just, it goes on a tangent. It goes on a complete fucking tangent. One thing, for instance, apparently in Extinction, the Earth, like all life forms, like plants, for example, the Earth turns into a fucking desolate wasteland that's like a desert planet. But apparently, in the fourth one, like, and at the end of it, clone armies. Oh yeah, and Alice, apparently, like, she was inserted with the T-virus, and it gives her fucking psychic powers. Yeah, let that sink in for a little while. But anyways, like, you kidding me? It's pretty ridiculous. It's just utterly ridiculous. And in the fourth movie is it just strays away from extinction. Sure, the clone plot is kind of there because like the Umbrella Corporation tried to clone Alice because she was somewhat of a successful experiment of super enhanced human strength, enhanced humans whatsoever. So plus, pretty much, like, she actually in extinction. It ends with her and a clone of her pretty much planning a clone army. Yeah, clone armies of Alice. That would have been badass if only the clones weren't killed off right away in the fourth installment of Resident Evil Afterlife. At first, I liked it, but then when I saw it again, I was like, entertaining, but stupid. Like, it's somewhat trying to like, the one problems with the Resident Evil movies is that that the director Paul just puts in characters just like that. Like, because the fans want them to be in there, and people would be like, the flying fuck? You wouldn't know, like, so what the fuck happened to Jill Valentine in Extinction? And where the fuck did Claire Redfield come from? Where the hell did these characters come from? He barely explains that. And plus, in the fourth movie, apparently, like, so yeah, like, Chris Redfield is now in it. Oh, you think it's happy? I honestly, like, to be honest with you, the actor who played Chris Redfield in Afterlife was pretty good, and he would have been a cool part for Chris, uh, like a Resident Evil movie. But honestly, if they were to make reboot the series, it would have to be Biohazard because, like the Japanese title, because he just took Resident Evil the titles and he just fucked it up with his Mila covered dick. But anyways, like I saw Retribution last year, and oh my god, yeah, sure, it's entertaining as all the Resident Evil movies are, but what the fuck happened to Chris Redfield and Claire Redfield? What the fuck happened to them? The flying fuck happened to those characters? What happened to them? Where did they go? Did they just decide, fuck, screw, like, when Umbrella was coming with, like, screw you, Alice, I'm good home. Like, what happened to them? Did they die? Did they get separated from Alice? He didn't fucking explain that. He didn't. The fucking idiot. God. Ugh. And so now, what happens with, and basically Alice is by herself again, only with two characters from Resident Evil 2. With Leon, Jill again. Jill's back, and you don't know how the fuck she got captured by Umbrella. Let's see. Barry, he's finally there, but, like, a couple of these casts are kind of interesting for the characters from the video game series, but he just threw it in right away. He just like, okay, fine, what the fuck ever. I'll just say, okay, now give me my monies. Like, he just puts in the characters right away. He didn't fucking explain what happened to Claire or Chris Redfield. He didn't fucking explain. He included Claire Redfield in the freaking. And what happened to that? Okay, now it occurred to me. What happened to that fucking teenage girl? What happened to her? Did she die? Did she get separated along with Chris and Claire Redfield? What happened? The fuck happened? Explain, Paul William Scott Anderson. Explain it. Yeah, is it William Scott? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Explain! Fucking explain! You see this? You fucking explain! Get your stories fucking straight, you cheap prick! Sorry, but you really need to fucking, up your game. And you need to fucking improve. You're almost close to, yeah, you're on those worst directors category, but is it too late? I mean, you directed the actions pretty good, but, the plots are just stupid. Fucking stupid. And you really need to... Why don't you just fucking, end your Resident Evil version with movie 6 and then, fucking reboot it, or just give the titles to someone else and just fucking make more movies of your own with Mila Jovovich. And if Mila Jovovich sees this, no offense, Mila, you're great at... I love your parts in movies, and I don't mean your naked parts, I mean your character Alice, your actions, your character, I love that, and your acting, and yes, you are hot. But anyways, no offense about your... I don't mean to offend you, I don't mean to talk shit about your husband, but it's necessary. It's necessary. It's either, I'm pretty sure you're thinking to yourself, I think my husband is overdoing it. Wait a minute, what the fuck happened to this or that or this or that? You're thinking of it too. I know it. No one can just fucking go along with his scripts without actually reading them. And in Retribution, he just started to not give a shit anymore. He just decided to bring characters from the first movie, which I guess is an A-okay explanation, because Alice was cloned a bazillion times in Extinction, and they're using that clone theory with other characters now to bring back the actors, which is somewhat creative. So yeah, you need to up your game. Paul William Scott Anderson, you need to up your game. When Barry gets shot a bazillion times, spoilers, and if you saw the movie or didn't see the movie, then you might as well X out this video and go to your porn or videos and all, but spoilers, this one part in Retribution, Barry gets shot a bajillion times, and when his gun's in the air, he opens his eye, and then he just grabs it, and then bang. It would make sense if he got shot in the arm, and then he could have done that, and then got shot in the head and died. Doy! But anyways, I think... God. He just gets most people wrong, man. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. And about the actor who plays Wesker in Afterlife and Retribution. Bad fucking choice. Just fucking bad. He is not a good actor at all. Here, I'm gonna look this guy up right about now, and I'm gonna tell you that he is not good. Okay, let's see. Where is he? Okay, there we go. Alright. Who is this guy? Sean Roberts. Yeah, seriously, he is not a good Wesker. He's not. He's bad. He's fucking bad. He's terrible. He's just really. I really don't see him as Wesker at all, and he just fails as an epic villain as Wesker. He fails. He fails miserably. He does. Period. What? Apparently he was Rogue's boyfriend in X-Men, which I did not know. Yep. So anyways, yeah, like Sean Roberts, he is not a good choice as Albert Wesker. He's not. Like, and okay, look here. I'll show you what he's like walking around just like this the whole entire time, and I'm just thinking, put your fucking arms down. Put your fucking arms down like this. But instead, he's just like, He looks like he can't fucking move. He looks like he can't fucking move. He's trying his best to move through that tight jacket and tight fucking sweater, and he can't because of his fucking huge arms and his fucking huge chest. I mean, come on. It's a really bad choice. And he takes away, come on, you take away your fucking, you have him take away Alice's fucking powers in Afterlife, and then have him give them back? The fuck is wrong with you? You establish that Alice is so fucking badass and she's got powers, but then you think, oh no, Alice needs to go back to her origins. I mean, she needs to go back to being a human, which kind of like, yeah. But anyways, what? It would have been awesome. It would have been awesome seeing Alice fight Albert Wesker while they both had fucking powers. A fight to the finish. Wesker, this actual super being from a fucking from the fucking game series that was, and I quote, Resident Evil 5, which, like, people say wasn't good at all. Okay, so fuck it. But, like, and Alice, your wife that is super powered and a badass and hot, but hot. You took away her powers in Afterlife. You fucking took her powers away. Why did you do that? What were you thinking? The quote of Angry Video Gamer. What the fuck were you thinking? I mean, come the fuck on. You could seriously not tell me that staff were like, this is pretty bad. Like, they're thinking of that, but they don't want to because they're afraid they'll fucking get fired and won't get their share of the billions and stuff. But, like, come on. It would have been fucking awesome to see Albert Wesker that in the game he was badass, but he's not much of a badass in the movie because of poor casting choice. Like, it still would have been cool. It still would have been entertaining to see Alice superpowered and fight another superpowered being. But you have Alice's powers taken away. You have her fucking powers taken away! Kidding me? And right when I was looking forward to the fucking duel between, like Wesker, the superpowered villain that's Chris Redfield's biggest threat, and Alex, who's established as she's a superpowered fucking badass, and you took away her powers, only to give him back in fucking retribution, and Wesker's still fucking alive! Wesker's still alive in retribution? You kidding me? You kill them off in Afterlife, and then you have them killed off in Afterlife, only to have them brought back to life in retribution. Ignore the fact that I died. I won't explain how. Oh, you want? Fine. Hold on. Fuck it. I don't care if this takes a while when I get my glasses. Here. Hold on. Hello, Alice. My name is Wesker. Hello, Alice. My name is Wesker. And as you can see... Shut up, Nico! No, just kidding. I love you. As you can see, Alice, I am Wesker. A fight to the finish. But wait a minute. How the hell did you survive, Wesker? I legitimately put a bomb on your fucking ship. Well, that is a story I will never, ever, 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 ever explain. I tried to fucking his fucking God, that was fucking I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I tried to fucking throw Wesker's glasses like in the movie and the video game, but that was a fucking fail. Oh, okay. Anyways, it's just bad. It's just fucking bad. To be honest with you, Paul William Scott Anderson, I like your movies. They're entertaining, but at the same time, they're pretty bad, and I don't like them because of the lack of story, the lack of bringing back characters, and the lack of keeping a story together. Come on. You really gotta up your game. If you want my advice, I'd say stop at Resident Evil 6 and just scrap the whole thing. Get a really good script writer to help you and get the story straight and call the rebooted Resident Evil movies that you want to make Biohazard. And play the games first! Play Resident Evil games before making movies! So, that's what pisses me off. Well, excuse me, I gotta go throw Wesker. Well, excuse me, I have to go throw more sunglasses. Yep. Stupid. That was a bad sign off. I'm gonna do that while we more fucking into total shit. The comics are fucking awesome, you know.